Alright. Should be good as far as being live goes. Here. Oh, geez. Okay, we need to work something out with this, That'll do, I guess. Okay. So, Necrodancer. It's been ages. But this is a good game for us to just kind of chill out to. Hello. We're actually gonna bump the volume up here. And we might need to do a little bit of closing things out and where else I need to double check some things, so we'll chill here for a second. Actually, we'll pull it into the full screen webcam while we do some testing on the what do you call it? Just because we want to be sure that Necrodancer, I guess we should actually check desync is enabled. I don't know that that'll help a lot, but let's do some latency color. Alright, there's a little bit of latency. We'll see how that works. That feels a bit better. Oh. We're glad you enjoyed that. Yeah, it's a good way to handle things while we're doing things like seeing if we can handle taking care of stuff like, okay, Clementine doesn't need to be running right now. Really doesn't. And we can close these tabs. And we're gonna close and reopen Wire because Wire is a resource hog. Yeah, in-game latency. We're not doing co-op, it's just, like, there is just audio and video delay. Okay. So, we're about to lose some, things. You can see the screen is dark right now. That's because we've hit Alt F2. And we're about to restart Gnome Shell. So, let's see how this goes. Oh, okay, I think we're back. There we go. The thing is that we can see, like, the game is actively running a little bit choppy, and that's not ideal. So, let's make sure that video preview is not running. Yeah. Yeah, this is very, very frustrating. We don't need Matrix running right now, or Riot, rather. Oh, we definitely do not need Adam running right now. Okay. Good. You. Probably close you. Okay. Let's see. Memory usage. Lol, wire is still a fuck. Fuck it. Let's close wire. Okay. Jesus, like... See, the problem is, we can't launch the game in full screen and play it like that. And I don't think I don't think that launching it in full screen is gonna work. Yeah, it's definitely not showing up. Oh my god, how did that work? It's still a bit off, but maybe we should redo the latency calibration now. This is like partly video latency calibration and also like... Yeah, okay, audio latency existing makes some sense. Okay. That's better. Now, let's get back in this game. Oh, we don't have money. Let's disable the disco floor. One, two. Ha! One, two, one, two, one. Damn. The spear is such a good weapon in this game. I'm not sure how well we can... Ah, shit. That was not the best move, but... Shit. Okay. Yeah, so commentating is hard. Welcome back. 2, 3. No worries. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, shop nearby. I think ignoring the heartbeat at the bottom is overall better for us. Like, actually, let's entirely turn it off and see how that works. Because it feels like we are actively inhibited by that option. Oop, hang on. And because there's a little bit of graphical latency that wasn't, like, or if not like latency, like literal lag, but the input and the music timing are fine. So let's try that. We'll leave screen shake on. Oh, holy shit, we have a lot of money. I love this mechanic with the shop in particular. I'm gonna keep the spear though. It seems like a better idea. Ah, hell. Ring of gold or... yeah, okay, ring of luck. I'm sorry, bats. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's the rhythm. Ah, shit. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. An interesting thing about this game is it kind of means that you're like forced to play songs that have a very defined beat to them that's very, very clear. This iron charm. I didn't even check what that did. Damn. Okay. There it goes. Oh, we probably should have, like... Okay, so... Excuse us. We probably should have used that apple. We didn't realize we had it. Because that's one thing this game has a problem with. The fact that you can't, stop and wait without missing a beat means that you're constantly moving, means that you tunnel vision in on the game and not what items you have. Let's return to the lobby, though. We really, really love the, like, all the sound design in this game, though. Items will show up in chest. Yeah, also, you can be excited about 1 by just shouting 1, and that means you're doing 1 factorial, and that's good. And, I mean, that's how factorials work. You just shout them. Oh. Oh! Oh! Right. You can spend diamonds to remove shitty items from the item pool. That's a really cool mechanic. Lunges for double damage. 10 kills as a heal. Oh, that's so good. Hell yeah. Take the Crown of Thorns. Factorial is just shout math. I'm taking E and there's still no items in my chest. Aww. We're gonna wait on that. Actually, wait. No, this room's easy. This song feels so slow. 1, 2. Oh, it takes, Shit. Damn. Should have paid attention. Yeah, we're... Yeah, there's the spear. That's the shit. Hello, Bat. We're very sorry, Bat. Smut! Yeah, we need to listen to the song again to think of, like, exactly how he says it. The one that we've been thinking of lately is, every time we read the word unionize, we remember the, Lobachevsky, because in that song, he goes like, plagiarize, plagiarize, let no one's work evade your eyes, and we just feel like the parody of that where he's singing unionize needs to exist. Hell yeah, let's take the armor. God, look at our fucking very obvious lesbian character here. Who is just... Look at the fucking leather armor on her. It's perfect. Oh yeah, we're getting in the swing of... Have to be careful. Ah, shit. There we go. Alright, that took a bit out of us, but... Alright. Hell yeah. Alright, that heal item is the best goddamn thing we've taken. Shit. There we go. Alright, let's try to go find and buy the golden key. We can definitely afford it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. There it is. Hey, we can dig through those now. Oh, holy shit, I'm sorry, what? Hang on. Low health equals damage. Oh, shit. Oh, look at that lesbian. Oh, wow. Now we're keeping the spear. The spear is just easier to use. Oh shit, we're at the boss. Okay, we should have taken that weapon. Oh well. Damn. Ah, fuck. Wow. Okay. That is literally the farthest we've ever gotten in this game. Got a root beer. Oh. I'm sorry, I just need to take a second to jam to this fucking bass. Ah, you are a motherfucker. Alright. Weren't we wearing those adventuring boots? Or did we lose those? Coral Rift, by the way, is a real good pun. Okay, it takes charge up time when it's moving, so we should have taken care of it then. Alright. Oh, yeah, right. Boss Master. Oh! Let you train against bosses. But it costs, cash. We'll go for another round, and then we might switch to the Binding of Isaac or another, roguelite. Sorry, bat. Ow. Yeah, that sounds very interesting. Let's go ahead, and we might switch games. They, them pronouns for deities is good. That is very good. We've gotten in the swing of things here. Let's check our messages a second in case there's anything important. Alright. Know what needs to happen now. It's time for Risk of Rain. Hey! It just works. I mean, we gotta scale it down, but, you know, that's fine. Where is it? There we go. Awesome. Okay. Let's get back in the swing of things here, huh? Oh, it's been... Oh, yeah, writing a book completely without he or she is, interesting. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, this is our ridiculous game mode. 500% damage, 10% health. Use items have a random effect. Sacrifice, chests no longer spawn. Monsters drop items on death. You can pick items from chests when they... or from mobs when they spawn. Imps invade the map every 10 minutes. And enemies always spawn as elites. Alright, this is gonna be good. Let's see. Handy is always really hard for this game mode. It's again, it's our very silly custom game mode. Let's play Commando. Let's just keep it simple. Remember? So, oh shit. We're on Dvorak. Okay. Alright, that needs to be... What? Okay, well... It's fine. We'll... The... Being on Dvorak should not be too much of an issue for this. We just have to remember, like... Okay, enter A makes sense to leave the same. ASDFG... ASDFG, yeah, okay. So, switch use item there. Enter still A, and swap item there. There we go. Like a lipogram, but you're just turning gender instead. Alright, that went well. Let's try that again. See, this is the, look at that health bar. We have 11 health to deal with, and we're on the hardest difficulty. But we deal ridiculous shitfuck amounts of damage. It's, again, this is one of our favorite game modes. It's very easy to break, and like, you know, it's very unintended gameplay, and it's the best. We really ought to play it multiplayer sometime. Like, genuinely, if either of y'all in the audience have Risk of Rain, we could probably try to set it up and host it. I don't know if we could, like... I don't know. I don't remember if it has Steam multiplayer that would be, like, easier to set up than just, other stuff. Alright, well, we found the teleporter. Shit. Right. You teleport. Okay. Ow. Oh shit, we forgot to, Here we go. We forgot to actually change it to Risk of Rain. There you go. Giant laser to destroy gender norms is a good idea. Still really enjoy that Quine there told us in one of our selfies that we looked like we were sent from the future to destroy gender. Let's see if we can't... Yeah, probably isn't going to change much. Alright, let's continue this, this game mode is just so broken. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, how else do you interact with time travel fiction but by, ridiculous narratives? Okay. We're past the point where one shot will kill us. Nope. Nothing over there. Risk of Rain is genuinely one of our favorite of the, of, like, this particular genre of game. Like, the whole... I guess, like... It's definitely one of our favorite platformer shooters, and it's also definitely one of our favorite roguelikes, just because the design of having just a scaling, very, very clear to the player, difficulty is so good, actually. It's like a really cool piece of game design. Ow. Alright, so we're gonna do a few things here. We're actually gonna play... You know what, let's play a normal game, and we'll play as our favorite robot. Handy is such a good robot. The way that Handy works, that like, is kind of one of our favorite pieces of design. So one, it's a melee character in this game, which are always tough to play, but two, that second ability, the little acorn-looking thing, those are robots that you can specifically, fire out that will seek the nearest enemy and do damage, and you get more of them on kill. They do damage and they also heal you back. So you consistently, like... Oh! Yeah, that sounds like a real good time. We'd also definitely just like, be happy to actually do something with Jess. We haven't... like... We always, like, see her around and then never, like, actually talk or anything. And we still feel like we've probably not been on the best terms because of, like, bot stuff on Mastodon. But no, yeah, no, that'd be very cool. Like, I don't... It's more just anxiety. Like, we're not, like, actively opposed to each other as far as we're aware, so... Yeah, no, we would be happy to play a tabletops in space. Oh, that reminds us. Fucking... So, last night we played more Pathfinder. Hang on. Oops. This is very, is it? Yeah, no, I don't think, I just think it's, oh well, whatever. Yeah, so last night we played more Pathfinder. Let's open GUVC view. And, one, we really don't like Pathfinder. ASJC Gender Ender. Oh yeah, hopefully you can get in one. We would really like to actually GM a game sometime. So yeah. Hang on. There we go. Okay, so. Right, Pathfinder. We still don't like it. We had one member of our party die, and the GM threatened the death of our beloved boar. Because... So, we're playing as Flim, who is a gilfolk. Don't call him a gilman. And he is such a good NB. But also, he has, like, a bunch of handle animal stuff, and basically we just ended up with a boar as a companion for the group. And the boar is named Tusky, but there's the possibility of renaming him to Niels, because Niels Boar, and quantum jokes about the universe being run by dice. You can blame our partner for that one. But also, okay, so there may or may not be a girl at the table that we're crushing on a little bit. And last night, well, we were, after, what's his name? Oh, hang on. We just knocked a keycap off our board. There we go. So after our druid died, because he just got unlucky and the enemy rolled a crit, and then he lost 15 health while he was on like 4 health, and that was just it. But after that, like, while the GM was basically temporarily giving him a character sheet to use instead, or giving our partner a character sheet to use for one of the NPCs of the party. We ended up just, like, getting distracted talking about other tabletop RPGs, which, because for us, Pathfinder and D&D are basically the read another book of tabletop RPGs, and, so we talked about the way we keep kicking that off. Yeah, we basically told, or we talked about the way in Dungeon World, the way death works, where it's 2d6 plus no stats, and it is when you, it's basically on a 7 to 9, you make a deal with the devil, or, you know, you make a deal with death, and on a 10 plus, you cheat death and you're alive another day or whatever. And we really, really liked that as a final way to handle things, and, you know, one last roll, rather than, well, you just took 15 damage, and there's nothing I can do about that, so... But yeah, no, so, we talked about that, and then that led to lots of conversations about us just enjoying tabletop RPGs that aren't Pathfinder and D&D. And long story short, we may well now have a we may not well now have plans to play a Steven Universe-based interstitial game with our crush. So, like, that worked out. that was very, like, oh, huh. Yeah, right? Like, we talked about interstitial because we were like, there's a Kingdom Hearts-based tabletop RPG, and it's great, and that's why we love games that aren't D&D. And like, because it's... I think the conversation started at, oh, Dungeon World is a game that does this, but better. And then we talked about the ways in which, like, we have our issues with D&D as, like, you know, the very, very typical Gary Gygax vision of a medieval fantasy RPG. And so from there, we just basically were like, yeah, no, also Powered by the Apocalypse is like a really cool system, and when people make things that aren't D&D, we kind of like to see just different settings and different ideas. And then, you know, so that led us to talking about Interstitial and how cool it is that there's a tabletop RPG that's based on Kingdom Hearts and playing fanfic, basically. And, gamble all the time. Yeah, she was like, oh my god, so I've been binging Steven Universe lately, and, like, could you run a Steven Universe-based interstitial game? And we were like, oh, yes, that sounds perfect. Yeah, Powered by the Apocalypse is really good for being so hackable. Well, that's one way to make that work, I guess. But also, like, I think there's a certain amount just to be said about the simplicity of the system in a way. Like, ah, shit. There we go. Taser. Like, both PBTA is really hackable, and you can do all sorts of really cool stuff with it, but also just, it's really, really great to have, a game where you are not having to do, like, intense amounts of mental arithmetic and looking at, like, a huge list of skills and saying, what applies to this situation, right? Like, the fact that, like, climb, escape artist, acrobatics, and athletics, maybe, are, like, different skill checks that are just whole-ass different things to do, is an unnecessary, overcomplicated, like, system, you know? And Pathfinder has, like, way too many of those. Yeah, no, it's bizarre. Like, it's just so much, and it's like, a lot of these things are things that we can narratively discuss and say, would that character be good at that? And then, you know, determine that. Oh, meteors. There we go. There's the boss killed. Guardian's Heart. Uncharted Worlds, because you can put together your playbook out of different modular pieces. That sounds very cool. Yeah, that sounds very, very neat. But yeah, just otherwise, like, D&D is very, very tired of taverns and like, everything about D&D as, like, a setting. And like, there's so much more cool shit you can do. Like, I mean, fucking video games have realized that ages ago, and I mean, tabletop RPGs have as well. It's just D&D is the thing. And then people make Space Finder, or whatever the fuck it's called, that's just Pathfinder, but in space, and we're just like, read another book! It's absolutely just, read another fucking book. God damn it. Yeah, and I mean, I don't have, like, a problem in total with people playing D&D, and I don't totally agree with you can't roleplay with D&D, which is, like... But also, I really think that about 90% of the time when people talk about complaining about someone saying, oh, yeah, oh, that's very good. But... There's this very much like a thing that we have noticed of mostly people talking about it and being like, just like, you can totally tell stories in D&D, it's fine. And it's like, no one that we have seen is actually saying that you can't. They're just saying there's a limited range of stories you can tell in D&D, and some players, a lot of players, are gonna feel very limited by D&D. And that's, like, a thing that you have to keep in mind. Also, like, it's just an unfriendly game to play in a lot of ways compared to, like, Powered by the Apocalypse stuff where we're just like, oh, okay, this game wants me to GM it. Like, this game very much has set up yeah, no, definitely. Subverting genres for better queer things is always good, for sure. Ugh. Yeah, we just want to fucking play the Sprawl and Interstitial and like, oh god, we really do need to play at some point. What's it called? There's a game. Sorry. Sci-fi swords and sorcery setting, or dungeon world set in a fantasy Soviet Union. Yeah, those are also very good. Ugh. Words. God, this game is so fun. Like, I don't know, I want to play a fucking tabletop RPG where you have a wrecked ship and, you have to now deal with, like, being trapped on this other world that you're not even familiar with and teleporting places. Like, the setting of Risk of Rain is, in and of itself, a, like, really cool, concept for a tabletop RPG, you know? I mean, like, there's just so much you can do in video games. Or in tabletop games. Oh, right, we were gonna say, one of the other D. Vincent Baker, games that we like, Blades in the Dark, that's the one. like, a thing that we'd very much like to do is play a, like, sci-fi Blades in the Dark. Something that is very, like, I don't know, still rooted in, like, being this, weird kind of grungy heist game. You know? Ow. Oh, yikes. Yeah, no, that doesn't sound fun. That really doesn't sound fun. Alright, let's play Acrid, who is a puppy. Yeah, no, we're, like, it's probably fun for someone. It just doesn't sound fun to us, and we understand that. No, no, God, no. That is not what Blades in the Dark is. Oh my god. Like, that is a thing that Blades in the Dark can be, but gods no. Like, Blades in the Dark does not require backstabbing, and, like... Oh my god. Oh, that's such a weird interpretation of the entire game. Oh yeah, no, it probably was what their session was like. I was just, no, that is very much not what the entire game is, for sure. There are a lot of interpretations of Blades in the Dark, but, like, the main core thing is that it's in a kind of grungy city, like, again, very Dishonored. Like, very, like, sort of steampunk, but also Dishonored without as much of the monarchism. And more just focused on, like, being part of a group that plans heists together and steals shit from like, rival gangs and things. Which... I don't know, that can be backstabby. It also can be not backstabby. Always buy the mystery item. Hang on. Look at this big puppy that we're playing as, by the way. This is Acrid. He's dog. Please ignore the acid. He's dog. What's fun? Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. That is a good idea. Oops. Yeah, consensual interactions in tabletop RPGs and making sure that it's okay to have, like, rivalries and shit like that is a very, very good idea. Puppy, 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 puppy. Oh, that's right. This is the weapon that we have, like, increases damage, or the one of the items we got increases damage based on the amount of money you have. Yeah. We're not super big on, like, GM secrets and interplayer secrets that are like that. It's just very, like, tiring. Like, we're role-playing in such a way where we can role-play that the characters don't know a thing. You don't have to literally hide it. Shit. Let's do that differently. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, it can be, but, like, you need to at least negotiate the consent. Like, is it okay that we have this, like, is it okay that we have, like, surprise interactions like that happen? Yeah, it's just like a lot of the time, it's just really, really blech. Right, yes, absolutely. Yeah, and like, make sure that everyone at the table is very aware of that might happen in the game. And yeah. Oh shit. Hi. Forgot about this item. Killing enemies surrounds you with icicles. Mm-hmm. Shit, we don't have a way to heal up very well, so I need to stay out of combat. Or you can run right face first into the jaws of a giant crab. Look. We're really good at game. Vimeo game. We're very, very good at it. I mean, we figured that we would run past sooner than, like... Yeah. Ah, that's... Yeah, I mean, that sounds alright. Yeah, that does sound like it was fun. Yeah. There's a big difference between that, though, and, like, surprise, my character actually wasn't the class that I said it was, and surprise, my character is now going to steal your boots every night and piss in them, or whatever. Right, yeah, definitely. Oop, damn it. We have a loose, keycap. Yeah, that's also a less great. Oh god, yeah, no. Not trusting DMs with mind control is very, very understandable. Mm-hmm. Hermit Scarf. Ah, yeah. God, we're really not finding a lot of items, huh? Oh, wait, we can, Yeah, definitely. Ah, shit, this is gonna suck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. God damn it. Missed the initial shot and that broke it. Yeah, wow. That's a big mood. Forgetting what you're saying. Still think a very fun moment that we had last night when we were playing was basically, we had this, like, we had a cave that we were exploring, and one piece of the cave left that we hadn't gotten to yet, you know? And the GM basically was like, you hear a growling, and then like, you're gonna climb to get this thing and whatnot, and then, oh, are you fucking kidding us? It gave us a duplicate of the item we were currently carrying. Anyway, yeah, we're in a cave, and there's a growling, and there's literally one of us with dark vision that can actually see to peek around the corner and stealth up to a thing without necessarily alerting it as much. And, she does that. She successfully rolls to climb. She looks up there, and it's a fucking dragon. And then basically, like, it's kind of like, oh, how do we words it? Like, the getting out of there ends up becoming, just two rolls that are a stealth and a climb roll. And we kind of had this fun tension to it, where it's like, okay, is this actually gonna, fun tension of, okay, are we gonna have to actually fucking fight a dragon after we've already died to other stuff this game? Or after someone has died, at least. And, it was kind of really fun that basically, like, she succeeded on the climb roll, failed the stealth roll, and we basically just ended up having a scene of running out of the cave at high speed, terrified. Oh, this was perfect. Oh, that was a really good clump of enemies. Alright. Bye-bye, Quine. Thank you for hanging out. This was real fun. Love you too. Why am I halfway to the kitchen again? Oh my god, that's a big fucking mood. Oh, yep. Four more. Risk of Rain is really fun. Like, it's just like this kind of very chill, game for us in a lot of ways. We're just like, I like it a lot. It's also pretty hard, but actually not that hard. Like, we've unmodified, we have gotten to the, oh shit, we should buy that, drone first. Unmodified, we've beaten the final boss probably 10 times, or so. It's also very, very good multiplayer. Like, this is something very, very fun about it. Yeah, the design of having a timer that just increases and ramps up the difficulty to limit the amount of time that you spend on a level looking for items is, like, a really, really good trade-off. I think the one thing the game could have used is basically, like, more projectile dodging and less, like, less of just stay out of melee range, because it feels a little bit like just not quite... Okay, no, it's not possible to get up there. It's like, it's one of the contributing factors to, like, melee characters being difficult, but, like, not actually super difficult, just, like, annoying in a way. Because, like, everything is a melee enemy. And dodging sometimes just isn't a thing you can do. Or just, like, jumping a lot. Maybe if, like, the jump was more of a mobility thing than before, like... Because considering it's a 2D game, there's not a whole lot you can do there. Oh wow, we only have one money. That's a big mood. Also, that thing is gonna cost, 69 HP. Yeah, there is not a character that has a higher jump than this. I'm, like, pretty sure. I mean, you can get items that increase your jump height and stuff, but at base, it's just not a thing. 1 second, sorry, our phone is going off and we just want to be very sure that nothing is, Okay. Our girlfriend is just announcing that rain is wet. Yeah, words. But yeah, no, like... Because a lot of these enemies, it's basically just don't be near them. Like... All of them are basically just a melee ranged attack that has a little bit of signaling to it, but sometimes that bit of signaling is just not enough to make up for the slow move speed and the low jump. Like, they actually don't telegraph it that much. Yeah, we were still getting hit a fair bit there. Just trying to, like, jump over the attack. A lot of characters have, like, a mobility option. So, like, for Acrid here, that is on his, on their third ability there. When they lay down this acid, they run faster on it. Also, yeah, big mood on being tired. Ooh. We had, our last non-final chem exam today, which is the funniest fucking thing to say, but, yeah. No, that's totally understandable. Again, these enemies just literally just make it impossible to be near an area. And the game just froze, which means it may well crash right now. So, that's fun. This game has, like, some weird memory leaks or something. Definitely run into it sometimes on Linux, but used to run into it on Windows, too. Let's have a look at what the current, like... I don't think it's really, like... It's not pulling down the rest of the system, at least. It's just... Oh, hello. We have one core maxing out. And it's, or one thread maxing out, I guess. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a quad core with 8 threads. But we keep getting just one core maxing out, and I wonder if that's something that Risk of Rain is having a little bit of trouble with here. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and call it on Risk of Rain then. Because if we can get it to close. Risk of Rain, kill. There we go. Curious to watch the, Yep, that was what it was doing. Yeah, an audio-video desync, makes a lot of sense. That would not surprise us at all. Test. Yeah. I don't know where that's exactly happening. It looks like there might be a slight desync on... Well, I guess I can't really confirm it too well. I don't have the tools to really fix that well. Or at least I might be able to with OBS. I don't know. But oh well. I get the feeling that's basically the result of Pulse Audio. Let's see, properties. Filters. Add. Noise suppression compressor. Okay, no, not that. Filters on the webcam. Audio video filters. Video delay. Let's see how that ends up working out. Yeah, definitely could do that. But no, yeah, interacting with chat is good. Oh, there goes the phone. We should probably like look at the stream to get an idea. We should look at the stream on a device where we can listen to it without playing it on the stream. Actually, no, I have a solution. There we go. Muting desktop audio on the stream. Yeah, it may well have been. Let's find out. So. Yeah, no, we're pretty bad at it too, so that's totally fair. Okay. It looks like there is actually a delay on the audio, not the webcam. Or rather, wait. That didn't pick up on the mic. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, this isn't gonna work. All right. That looks like on this, that seems okay on the stream. The video's late. Yeah, okay. If the video's late, then filters. Hang on. You can add a... Hang on. How do we... Oh, you can... That is the most silly fucking thing. No, you can't. You cannot put a minus sign in there. Unless... Oh, we didn't actually save the removed... Or, yeah, okay. Wait. our audio visual perception is not good enough for this. Okay. All right. Well, if you think it looks good, then okay, we're gonna unmute desktop audio, and then we should just like leave this up and find a game to play now. All right. Just one more for the grid. Okay. Could always complete the trifecta of roguelikes and also play Spelunky. Don't really feel like playing Binding of Isaac. I could play Guilty Gear. I have Guilty Gear XX Accent Core plus R, but I don't know. There's also FTL. I'm pretty sure that they have just actually released one called Unbirth, not accidentally. No, okay, they just have Afterbirth and Afterbirth Plus. That's right. It would not surprise us in the slightest if they just had done that, though. Machinarium, Infinifactory. Oh yeah. Yeah, let's puzzle. Alright. It's puzzle time. Puzzle time, motherfucker. Infinifactory on this list. Alright. Ah. Hang on. Okay, that's better. I don't think this this popping on the audio is intentional, but it's that'll do. Those are fine as they are. Footprint. Is tab on any of these? Huh. Sure, why not? Alright, let's have a look at these. Okay. Let's get back in the swing of things here. So. Wow, this audio is very crackly. That's fucking weird. Oh well. What do you want from us? those bits and hollowed out. Okay. Those are those bits. So first things first. So we're gonna need 4 of those per end result. So we're gonna do a lasery laser here. Okay. We'll see you when you get back. I didn't check how long this needs to be, so we're gonna wing it. Five blocks. Is that gonna be... I think it needs to be here. And it also needs a conveyor right here. So just get it out of the way. Take care of more of that later. 3, 4, 5. There we go, that should be 5, yes? Looks like it. I think I got that right. Yep, okay, sweet. So now... we can make a pusher... No, we can make a line of pushers along here. And one single sensor that only pushes all of these when they're like this. And there. Now those can get sent off to their respective parts. That is step 1. The next step definitely needs to be... let's see, alright. I think hollowing out the center first seems like a good idea, because it's something you can just constantly do. Like, we don't see a reason to not just do this. Actually, that's gonna be a little low, because that's 1 block up, so... Okay, you just do this along the center. Let's just arrange it so we can, like, work out the exact way that this works out. Right. This isn't gonna work. We should not do that first. We should separate them out first and then do that. Because what we need to do... So we should do the same thing that we did over there. Which... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Yeah, okay. Alright, let's see what we have to do. Pushing it that way is not going to work out, so we'll do it this way. But we need a line of these upward, like so. And 2, 3, 4, 5. Those. Boop. And once again like this. But we'll do other things with this afterwards. Cube. 5x5 cube? Yep, 5x5 cube. Okay, sweet. This game is so fucking fun. It's unreasonable. So... say we did this. Alright, that means we would now have the thing like this. Now, say we were to There's not really a good way to make that work, is there? Like, ideally, we just want something like this. Okay, that's not gonna work for several reasons, but like, what we'd like to do is hollow out the center this way, but I think lasers might be just the better choice for it. Right. Because, now you can't get it out. It's kinda, it gets stuck. So that's not a great choice. Also, like, no, actually, if we do this, we just place the blocks for the sake of it. They don't really matter. Cool. Now we have it centered. We can do fun things like... So we'd want to detect it at its corner, and then fire the lasers only then, right? So, hang on, is that going exactly where we want it to? Yes, alright, sweet. Perfect. So ideally, it gets fired upon once. Actually though, hang on, safety measure. Because there's a good chance that we'll have to deal with something where, like, one of these breaks things in a weird way. I just want to be safe with it. So. Oh, hang on. Okay. So if we do it this way. Alright. Now. That's an idea. Okay. We'll keep that in mind for the future. We might be able to drop things on top, laser out the bits, and weld them in one go. If we could do that, it'd be really cool. So let's go ahead. We're gonna place our ideal 3 lasers, or our ideal 3x3 grid of lasers, like here. I want the detector right here, because, Jesus, we can't. There we go. Obviously we want something anchoring it to the ground, so, well, yeah, okay. Ideally, this only fires once. And then it continues to only fire once and empty it out. Excellent. Okay, that is exactly what we want. Now, we need to remove the top bit. But ideally, one at a time? That seems like an idea. How would this work? So, because what we want to do is only remove one corner at a time and then slide in these pieces into those corners. So, like, if we took this over here, right? Hang on. it would need to be over 2 blocks. So, like, there. We put this. Do 3 corners at once and then the last corner. That wouldn't... No, if you... Wait. Hang on, I need to catch what your drift is here. Because if all these corners have to be replaced... yeah, okay. That would vary. You could keep... Yeah. It's understandable. These solutions are easy to misread. Oh, wait. Here's an idea. Oh, wow. Okay, that's a slight problem. These come in slow. That's very much a problem. Okay. Because the reason that we do it this way is that way we can have 4 individual corners. And we know those are separate and we know where they're going. There's probably another way to, like, line this up or whatever. I don't know. We could have it, like, travel along to meet it more. Yeah, wow, they're so much slower. That's very interesting. Okay. Oh. Get what kind... Yeah, I see what the challenge is here now. Oh. Tricksy. Okay, hang on. I get it. The more you cut off, the longer it takes to be long enough. I think. That could be wrong, very wrong. I mean... Oh, hang on. Okay. Like, basically we're getting rid of part of the output each time. And you can decide how much of that output you actually want to get rid of first. Yes, okay, that does function as a delay. Alright. That should work then? Maybe? There are probably other ways to do this, but we like this solution. It's a little bit hacky, but, you know, we'll live. I mean, there are other ways to do this, and this one's a bit hacky, is basically just a summary of this game as a whole. So, yeah. Okay. Oh my god. Hang on. I know how to get rid of just one side of a thing. Well, not there. But the idea was clear. Like, see, corner removed. It can go into waiting right here. Right? Send new corner in. Still takes too much time, but that's okay. That's good to know. Alright. Like, basically just have it... So, the main... Yeah, you could do, like... Okay, I think I see what you're saying. Like, you could do, like, in, up. This might work, yeah. We should probably actually move it afterwards, though, still. Yeah, okay, that works. Sweet. Okay, that gets rid of a step for sure. Very much... Here, we'll restructure this, because we do not want to travel unnecessary lengths of path. Sweet. Okay, now if we were to take this corner here... No worries. Yeah, sorry about the way that computers are. Oh, hang on. That was almost bad. I mean, it still ended up being bad, but... Okay. Also, that's not even in the right spot. Oh, sorry about the, buffering. Here, so... We're gonna take this as our right corner. That was not the best. Damn it. Okay, so we can probably just keep it moving along a little longer then. At least. That might do something for it. Like... This one takes so long, and this one very much does not. It's very, very frustrating. Aww. It's not impossible to do this another way, I think.
They did not argue whether anyone noticed the disappearances. It is impossible to know how many humans the overlords took. Dave said it could be millions. If that is true, what are they doing back home? Did anyone else see the lights over my town? Is anyone searching for us? Did our countries join forces to figure it out, or are they playing one another? Does everyone just think it's a massive conspiracy? When we go back, if we make it back, how will we explain Salvatruce's plan? We were abducted by aliens that look like toads, and now these other aliens that look like frogs want you to come back and fight the toad-like ones. Are they even remotely prepared for this back on Earth? Are we?
Why is this one so slow? Like, is there a second output that we're supposed to be seeing? Hmm. I wonder if the intended solution is a little weirder than this. Like, rather than cut these into 4 strips, let them get stretched out and then cut them after. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's not the thing. Apologies for the noise. We have munchies. And we want to eat our munchies. How much more would this have to, like, break off? Two, three, four. 5. Still think it's a bit of a hacky solution, but it'll do. Ah, yes, of course. That does not help things. Hey, it doesn't get done with the second one in time. Okay. We're gonna take out one of these and move it all over by one like this. And then see if that works out. Yeah, what's up? Hang on. Okay, sorry about that. Roommate was wondering why why people were using her Tupperware, which is a very reasonable thing to wonder about. I don't actually need to move that that back piece. Okay. Is that the right Yep. Okay. Maybe we set this one to slide into... Actually, I mean, it makes the most sense to literally just use the one that's already facing the thing. Oh, wait. Oh, what are we doing? It would have to be this one, and then you just have to move it over. Like this? Ideally. Pretend you don't exist, please. Please go away. Here, just... There you go. Ah, god damn it. Okay. Oops. Okay. You sit in place there. You slid into place and weld. Of course, then comes the challenge of how do we get it out of there, but... Huh. Like, you can't weld it anywhere but at the end point here, because of... Oh, no, we see it. You let this slide into place. Bam. It lets you move this sideways. Oops. See it now. Okay. That's not gonna move far enough over, I think. Yep, it's gonna need to go one more block this way. We'll make it two, just for the sake of it. Then... we let it carry on for like a bit here. Okay. Yeah, that ain't working. broken. Actually. If that goes out like that. 2, 3, 4, 5. Carry it along there. Okay. Think. Hey, that actually worked exactly as we wanted it to. Now, we have one of these that we just need to move way the fuck over here, way the fuck over here. There. Just get rid of them for now. We'll actually pat them later. Okay. If we put it there, we can make a welding platform. Okay, okay, we're getting there, we're getting there. Oh, that's cutting it dangerously close. Okay. It's alright, we have a plan. It's actually an okay plan. Hang on. Shift? Alright. Don't think we super need those, but we do need lifter, and we have upside down conveyors, so we keep it moving this way, we hover it, that's not exactly ideal, but we'll work that out later. There, that should stop that from happening. Wait, what? Oh, oh. Okay, cool. We're literally just putting those in a pile so we can deal with them later, and it's interfering with the machine still. And it's interfering with the machine still. Okay, we all good? We all good. Cool. Okay, now. Technically, we can do this. It might be too tall for that, though. So we need it to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks up. Oh wait, no, this thing hovers it. Okay, that's better. Better for multiple reasons. Actually, let's see. I want to see how high this actually can get. I don't like that height. It's a 1 block less high than it could. Okay. So this is the amount of air clearance that it will have. And then 2, 3, 4, 5. You put a conveyor here. Now, if we spin this conveyor, but only do that to put one thing here, it's not gonna end up looking like. Ideally, it doesn't get hit by anything. It looks like the timing will be okay for that. I mean, that'll get evaporated, but that's fine. And then that's 4 more blocks of space to work with. That's much better. Playing it risky right now. Okay, 1, 2. Hang on. So, once again, 1, 2, 3, 4. I apologize that our roommates are coming through loud and clear on the mic right now, probably. They are like that. We've posted already plenty about the absolute, like, just... There is no universe where you can get our roommates to, like, agree on a noise level that is reasonable or anything along those lines. It's very frustrating. Not quite. Okay. We're almost done, though. And need to do the same welding platform style thing that we did before. Okay. So, now, we have to get something. 2, 3, 4. We have to get something here, and that would be like right there. Yeah? Okay. You ride a lifter up. Okay? This should give us the same amount of clearance as before. 3, 4. Alright, I think it did. So maybe ideal to set up a... like... Also, a thing that we found out a while back is that basically blocks, like these kinds of structural blocks, don't really count towards your block count at all, which is nice. Wait. I just want to make sure of something here. Yes, alright, that is exactly how we want it to work. Ideally, let's see what we can do here. How high is that gonna go? We get 4 blocks of clearance again. 4. We go up again. And then... oh, no, that's not gonna work. Because it needs to be, like, here. Because it's gonna be, like, a 5-block long thing. But then, this one, this is very silly that this will work exactly how we expect it to. Okay, it had one flaw. And also we can just do this. Okay. Shit. It needs to sit and wait. God damn it. This is silly, but it'll work. We didn't make those out far enough. But otherwise, now this is silly, but it'll work. Okay. And then you just have, like, an above thingy here that moves it along. And now you can roll it around one final time. That is exactly how we expected that to go. Good, good, good. Now the thing that's gonna happen here is 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, no, 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 wait. It needs to be out here. That's where it will be. Because it needs to pass through it. And then you just basically have... Now that's actually fine as is. And you just have these pass along and up and... Let's see if this works. Alright, update, it definitely works. Alright. Now I need one more metal rod. Which, to get this one here, might be a little bit more tricky. It looks like we can do the same. We can repeat our strategy from here. Like, actually a lot. Because of the way that we set this up. We made ourselves room for the future. The main thing is we could probably spin it backwards and then stick this one instead, basically like, well, it's at this level, so it could literally be right here. Right, so 2, 3, 4. Now this one floats up, goes backwards, floats up again, and you send it along like this, I think. Really like, actually like this. Well, hang on. 2, 3, 4. Oh, that actually was kind of what we wanted. Was it? Hang on. So, the full length gets out along, yeah. Okay, so we want it 2, 3, 4, 5, and then place it right here. Is that actually as high as we want it to be? Yes. That is exactly the height we want it to be. Then we set it up so there are platforms leading up to this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's the room for it. 1, 2, 4, 5. Preemptively do that. Wait, what? Why did that happen? Oh, that wasn't, hooked to anything. Hang on. Okay. Oh wait, no. This is exactly how I want it to be. Okay. And... okay. We've made a little bit of a mess to get out of, but it's done. It's just a matter of... Okay, you put a hovery bit there, and a blocker, like... sorry. Like, if you put a blocker up here, so it can't oops. So it can't hover until it, until this blocker gets activated by the thing sliding in. Here. This might not work. Okay. We'll probably call it quits after we finish this puzzle, because we're very, very close to finishing this puzzle, so... Ah, damn. Okay, hang on. At least we feel like we're pretty close to this puzzle. Alright. So this may require an array of blockers like this. Try it. See how it goes. Hey, that actually worked. Okay. Then we just have to move it along again. Okay. This is silly, but it'll do. Right. Oh, hey, that's convenient for us. Definitely is still possible to, one, move this up higher. Is broken as that's gonna be. Like, is there gonna be anything on top of this piece of ground? It doesn't look like it. So if we do something like this, will that lift it higher? Let's find out. What are we blocked by? Structural bits. We can move those. We're almost there, huh? Ah. Okay, so these structural bits is a little bit harder to get rid of than I thought. I mean, this'll work, I'm pretty sure. To just not have them. But then there's a possibility that it might push the thing. Like, hey, nope, that worked exactly as intended. Awesome. Okay. So now all you need to do is have, like, right here, a conveyor to just drop it right in front of the thing. And we get to just, yeah, I think so. So, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should work. I don't know, yeah, that wasn't a great plan. Shush. Okay, good. Cool, that needed to be 1 block higher then. We're getting to the height in this game that is, not ideal. But look, the more level height you use, the better the contraption is. That's right? Right. Look, the more space you fill, that's just better. It's science. I think it works. Oh, fuck. Wow. Okay. Moment of truth here. Everything is hooked up to the output, and this is horrifying. Son of a gun. Okay, hang on. What the hell happened here? See, that came in as intended. Moves along, good. That comes in, fills it in. That breaks apart, that comes along, moves it up. Okay, we're doing good there. Don't fucking tell me that this is oh my god. Okay, is that... See, so it's at this point where we accidentally get one that pushes, like, too far. And that's not great. Just had a much better answer to this whole deal of it going too fast. Oh wait, no, that can stay exactly where it is. Everything. All right. All right. All right. Got a plan here. Okay. Alright. Glad that this is, gonna get sorted out, because this was getting silly. No, once it's at 5 length, it goes there. And at the same time, this fires. We can probably move those, but that's fine for now. For right this second, let's just do that. Now, this is gonna be some brand new, just amazing technology. Anytime, where's our favorite block the sensor? Okay. Hello, sensor. Whenever there's a block, or whenever, hang on. Let's just affirm that this part still works. Oh. No, of course it wouldn't. Why would it? It's out 1 block too far. Okay. Now. Alright, that might be... Alright, so step 1 is we put a pusher. Because I'm pretty sure that the game has no qualms with you blocking the input like this. We're gonna turn this permanently on for the moment, just to test it. Oh. Yes. That works exactly as we expect it to. So it will just not come out. Now, what we gotta do instead, though... now the downward-facing sensor, pretty sure can only face down. So as long as there is 3, 4, 5, 6, because you want the space. 3, 4, 5. Okay. As long as there is a thing on any of these, we want to not have this be going. That's still not ideal in how it's currently working. In fact, we'd argue maybe it's better to... This is also probably an absurd amount of sensors for the issue at hand, but it's worth it for testing purposes at least. So... This explicitly forces a wait. There we go! Hey, we figured it out. put sensors only in the resting area and right at the front. I'm not totally sure if that'll work. Because... Okay, we know what you can do, is you can definitely space these out. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. That should be okay. Because at any given time... I don't think a 6-tile spacing will work. I could try it, but... I think that if because if the sensor... Oh, it actually does. Hang on. Okay. It stops pushing for just long enough for that to work. Sweet. Yeah. The fact that that flickers on and off is exactly what we were worried about, but we're glad it worked out this way. Mm-hmm. Right, right. Yeah. We did it! That was not the worst. It took a bit longer than average, though a lot of people managed to get it much shorter somehow. I'm betting that there are some things you can do, but yeah. Let's see. Oh, Jesus. Oh, geez. You have to separately make these. So, guessing that one... Oh, no, 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 no. You don't have to separately make these. You have to take these off of this, and... Oh, that's fun. Okay. Yeah, that is a task that can, wait. Oh, what tech snark thing did you post that people liked? Silicon Valley lemonade stand. 30 employees, $45 million in funding, sells $9 glasses of lemonade while illegally blocking the sidewalk, has Kissinger on its board, and pays $350,000 AWS hosting bill. Oh, that's fucking good. Oh, actually, like... Yeah, yeah. We just went and hunted down the original tweet, and we're just gonna toss that to partner. Yeah, we can, like, already see how you would formulate the solution to this. The thing that they do that's very interesting here is, so there's no way to spin these vertically. That would make our day. If you could just... we're getting the... Okay, hang on. Hang on. You could then loop these around, like flip-flop. And then you would just need a detector, like here. Okay, we can see how this would be done, and we kind of want to do it. You need 9 of those, though. That's an annoying number of them. But it's not an impossible number of them. Oh, wait. Here's... Okay. Ah. Hang on. This one has to be looped around a little bit first. See, now... That's gonna make them in multiples of 4, actually. Okay. Yeah, no, we're gonna, we're gonna go ahead and call the stream here, because we're pretty tired, and another one of those puzzle solutions is gonna be, is gonna knock us out a bit. So yeah, bye-bye, thanks for hanging out, this was, real fun.